How was the Wi-Fi? I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just a random live for get my chocolate out of the way here. I had these Reese's Pieces. God damn, they taste good, man. But too bad. I remember when I was a kid, you'd get really big 3 pieces. And now you get two real small ones, and it's even more expensive. So, life's becoming more and more crap. But what can you do? You wake up in the morning and you just got to go with the flow, Hey, howdy. Dawn. Biggie Wiggs. Serenity. Hey, I met up with Maximus. He's always a guy who's in here. He's in Chicago. Good old Americano. It's weird, you have this impression of how you think somebody looks, and then you meet them in person and they look totally different. But then after you meet them, you forget how you used to think of them. Maximus Aurelius comes out of nowhere. Hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Buddy and Bro's Travel. Buddy and Bro. So it means your name is Buddy and you travel with your brother? That's pretty cool. It's like Chad and his brother. You celebrate Christmas on your own? Yeah, just by myself, or who's ever down at the Philly Willy bar, right? I think a lot of guys are just here by themselves, and Christmas comes, and what can they do? They go to Philly's, they have a cup of coffee. Thanks for streaming when I'm awake. Hey, Willie Hills, man, where are you anyway? I'm just wondering, I'm asking about your time zone. Hope to see you January 3rd. Oh, that's early. Okay, I thought it'd be mid-January. So January 3rd is pretty good. Okay. Scotty boy from Pangasinan. Cowboy, are you Pangasinan? That's about 3 hours away from here. I always get confused. The Mindanao. I think Mindanao is Pagadian. Anyway, whatever. Oh, the Great Mela. Wow. Honored to have a female, an actual female in the house here. Usually it's just guys who want to get with a female. Here we actually have a female. The Great Mela. Merry Christmas, Mela. Wow, that's the girly friend of my friend Cal. Merry Christmas. Where have you been? Let's see. Well, I was in the Philippines, and then I was in Thailand, and then I'm back in the Philippines. Or I should say, Angeles City, which is it's technically the Philippines, but it's kind of a different part of the Philippines. Good morning. Tennessee, that's pretty cool. I love country music. Yeah, that's correct. Province over here. MacArthur came after he left late. Oh, over here. Well, you came here a long time ago? How was life up there anyway? Yeah. I had a girly friend from Pangasinan. Is that the right one? Yeah, Pangasinan. Just a few hours. You go to the Dao bus terminal and get a bus there, but I got a Pocari sweat, so it looks like I'm sober, like I'm a healthy boy. What the hell? Yeah, but actually I've been drinking all day and I'm just having this to recoup. After this live, I'll, what's the old expression? I guess hit the hay, I mean, how else am I supposed to describe it? Where are you traveling to next? Biggie Wiggs, my good man, probably Mindanao. I always see him, it's like, boom, it's like Mindanao, Angeles. I don't know why. It's like when I'm in one, I miss the other one. Bro, you're back in the Philippines. You are wow, I am an inspiration. Many other regular guys who plan to move to the Philly Willy. My plan is to move there in my late 40s. Okay, cool. Well, you mean move there permanently? Very cool. Well, I wonder what city you're going to move to. That's the big question. Because, you can't just say moving to the Philippines. You got to move to a specific spot in the Phils. Yep, back to the Philly Willy. Happy turkey from, Ireland. Very good. Let's see. Oh, the great Philly Willy is here. What does Dirty Harry have to say? How about you ask one of those beautiful Filipinas out on a date, like talking one of those trips? Dirty Harry, that was a mission accomplished about 30 minutes ago. Order a Bailey's and a turkey pizza. Well, what's so good about turkey pizza? I mean, that's my question for you. Is that the rice wine? No, it's Pocari Sweat. It's the Asian equivalent of a Gatorade right here. It revitalizes your internal, I mean, they know what they're doing. I just drink it and I trust what they have to say. Contains a balance of ions that resembles the natural fluid, yada, yada, yada. The important thing is sleep. I only get like 5 hours sleep. I mean, this Pocari Sweat is crap. Everything's crap. Donuts are crap. Everything I eat is crap. It's hard to actually get good food these days. Let's see. No World War I history when MacArthur came back to the Philly Willy and the Navy coast. Okay, very good. All right. Hey, I am a history buff. I got to tell you. You going to post a Thailand video? No. I was planning to do lives from there, but when I got there, I bought, what is it, the roaming? But when I got there, the roaming didn't even work. So I'm like, oh, crap. Now, what am I supposed to do? How much is the room you're staying in? I stay here at 7,000 for 1 week. But if you pay daily, it's 1.2. But if you pay up front, 7, you can stay 7 days. What is that? 1 day free, I guess? What's cracking? Just got back in. Gonna do a short live. Oh, Red Black. Hey, Scotty, just saying hello. I'm gone. Okay, adios, my good friend. Buddy, if you passed a vow, hit me up. Steve Pollard. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be uploading a video tomorrow, about 24 hours from now. Scotty is the man. Wow, Ed, what an honor. He traveled more in the Phils than most people. That is true. But at the same time, Eddie boy, hey, I'm glad it's finished. Okay, it was hell. Dealing with the sun. Okay, so you get sunburned, but that's okay. You can lather on the sunscreen. But I mean, man, the freaking rain. It's like you can't drive around with an umbrella. You can get one of those rain suits, but it's just not my style. A rain suit. I mean, it's like the kid in school who got bullied brings his rain suit. I don't want to be that guy. Hey, when it starts pouring, it starts pouring. What can you do? You just keep driving. You got to be a bit careful when you're going around the corners and whatnot. Is it true Polog City will be the new Doomy Dooms? Impossible. Now, when I was there last time, I saw like 2-3 foreigners. Hey, Biggie Wiggs, when you came back to the Philippines, did your visa start completely over? The renewal schedule? Biggie Wiggs, yes, it is good for another 3 years. And then what I learned is that if you stay more than 6 months, you start paying about 1,000 pesos a month more every month that you renew. So if you're renewing 2 more months, you got to pay 2,000 pesos more. But that's only starts after 6 months. They got these rules here. It's the Philippines. They just, I found a new way to make money. You know what I'm saying? How was Thailand? Thailand was good. The marijuana was good. The beer was good. The new dancing was good. I mean, hey, there's no complaints about Thailand. I'll tell you that. Actually, I take it back. There is one complaint about Thailand, and that is, are you ready for it? There is one complaint. Okay, that complaint is, I'll just ease the suspense. And after I tell you, you're going to be like, oh, what? You're making me wait for that news? Anyway, the currency is higher. It's like, okay, so when you're there, imagine baht and peso, okay? So a beer is 90 pesos here. A beer is 90 baht there. Apartment is 10,000 pesos. Apartment is 10,000 baht. Okay, so it's like the same. But the problem is when you send money down, you get a lot less baht. Okay, you get a lot more pesos. So it's easier to live in the Philippines. Are you looking for a relationship or just good fun? No, I don't want fun. No, just I'm looking for a relationship if it works out. I mean, look, I'm one of the few guys who I'm here and, I'm just fine by myself. A girl gives me a headache. Every time I got a girl around me, it's like I just can't wait to get rid of her. Hello, Scotty boy. Hey, TW. Hey, who's that? Buddy Bros. Hey, man. Good evening, Scotty. Oh, you're off to work, hey, man. Adios. Adios to, I guess, rush hour traffic, depending where you're from. My daughter was born in 20th here in the Philippines on the 20th. Oh, you mean 4 days ago? So her whole life, she's going to get Christmas and birthday presents at the same time, right? Scotty is in the marriage phase. MF, yeah. I'm down with marriage. I mean, if, she's got to look good, okay? And then number two, there's three things, okay? Number one, look good. Number two, good personality, okay? Because a lot of girls are freaking brain dead. What the hell is this? Okay, and number three, you got to have some connection, you could be with the greatest girl in the world, but, if there's no chemical connection, spiritual connection, then what can you do? It's like Cal and Mela, they just got this spiritual connection given to them by God. Oh, yes, Maximus Aurelius. I see him in the Philly Willy bar. I'm there. I'm just minding my own beeswax, having a San Mig light there in the Philly Willy bar, right? Guess who comes up behind me? It's Maximus Aurelius. And as soon as I see him, he says he's Maximus. I'm like, nah, you're not Maximus, because I had this thing in my head of what Maximus looked like. Looked totally different. But the thing is, now that I know what Maximus looks like, I totally forgot how I used to think of him. Scotty, it was great meeting you. Yeah, man. Great meeting you too, man. Yeah. What can I tell you? I mean, Maximus, it's like any kind of long-term subscriber, they come out of nowhere, right? Like the great Maximus here, right? And it's like, I'm this guy, I'm Maximus. It's like, holy cow. Wow, it's good to see you. You don't have time to process it. It's not like usually if I meet a subscriber, it's already scheduled, like we're already meeting somewhere, so I know who I'm meeting. And then you got guys like Maximus who just come out of the blue, come out of nowhere. I'm back in the USA, arrived here Sunday night. Oh, cool, man. Man, that must have been a hell of a long flight. But I mean, thing is, if he's retired. I mean, why not just stay here, chillax in the Phils for a while? Maximus is always going back like this, like me. I avoid a long flight like the plague, but Maximus, he doesn't bother him at all. He's expensive and boring. I mean, I couldn't stand it. I was in Makati, but just on the border of BGC. So I went to BGC every morning to get a Starbucks coffee. And God, freaking boring as hell. I didn't like it there at all. Maximus is smoking hot. No, let's just be honest here. He's not really smoking hot, Maximus. He's more of a cute, the guy's, how old is he? 55? But he's got this baby face. I mean, he looks like he's 35. He's native Filipino. Is that how you say it? His genetics are Philippines. Mama, Papa is El Filipino. Have you ever been to Vietnam or Cambodia? No, I have not. I thought Philippines was for me, but found Mexico was for me. Well, what city in Mexico? I'm sure Mexico is hit and miss when it comes to different cities. Maximus Aurelius. I've been talking to Maximus here for years. Well, maybe 1 year, 2 years, right? And then boom, just he's out of the blue. He's right behind me. So yeah, it's good to actually see the real person. Just Kelly, let's see. Me thinks you're in the wrong crowd. Can you be more specific what the hell you're talking about there? I mean, well, number one, there's nobody around me. And number two, no one around me. But I mean, even when I'm outside in the Philly Willy bar, I mean, I'm just hanging out there by myself. I'm 52 years old, not 55. Oh, I thought you said you're 55. Okay. Maybe you said you're 5 years retired, something like that. I remember the word 5 being mentioned somewhere. Scotty, I'm going to Puerto Vallarta in 2 weeks. Join me. Okay. That's a long shot. Let's see. I don't think I can make it there at the good old Puerto Vallarta, but are you doing the Club Med thing? Don't add years to me yet. Okay. Well, hell of a great life he's got. I mean, he just travels around, does whatever he wants. He gets his pension. It's like half the people here, they do whatever they want. The pension just comes in. That's what I wish for myself. But it will never happen, okay? That's why I say my life is crap. Cheap in the mountain, found nice girl. Cheap in mountains, found nice girl. So you went to the mountains and found the girl, or was the girl already there and you met her online and you went there to meet her? Because that's the thing. It's like you could be some, middle of nowhere, right? There's a girl there. You meet her. You met her online. So you go there to meet her. And then you end up living there the rest of your life. Well, if you didn't meet that girl online, you would never have even thought about going to that place. BGC is not like the rest of the Philippines. I hated living there. I hated it too. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Solo in the Philly Willy. His real name is Cali Boy. And he's like me. He's not a BGC kind of guy. But there's only one good thing about BGC, and that is, I always forget the name of that place. Shake something. Let's see. Met here by chance. Okay. I'm going to assume that you were not in the mountains when you met the girl. She was in the city, and you met her there, and then you went back to the province to, after you decided to settle down together. Food allergies. Well, it depends what your food allergies are. You have a lady in the Philippines. Let's say Shake Shack. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, expensive, but I just got a milkshake there. But I could tell from the milkshake, it was good. Okay. And then I was looking at the food on the other people. They had hamburgers and whatnot. I could just tell by looking at it. It looked good. Lapu-Lapu was interesting. Yeah, Lapu-Lapu is like a humongous slum, but it's, what's that word? Gentrification going on, So they have a hotel or an apartment building, and then right next to it, the slummy slums. Yeah, good thing about Lapu-Lapu is it's cheap. I mean, you could rent an American-style house, 2-level house for 20,000 pesos a month. Shaq, rated the most overpriced fast food. Yeah, it tastes good. I do admit it's overpriced. But if you are like just for the first time, like you're just going to have it once, not on a regular basis, just to get it out of your system. You know what I'm saying? Then it's good. It's really good for that. Iloilo's cheap? Oh, I didn't know that. Let's see. I just met in the online 23 years younger, and she cares and values wife 25 years. Oh, you've been married for 25 years, Roger. Very good. Very good. Most guys would just bang her and then take off. But no, your intentions were good when you met her. So that's the thing when a girl meets a guy. Like, she doesn't know what is his true intention, right? But Roger had good intentions. That's very good. You're like me, Roger. You got good intentions. But of course, the guy too. We don't know what is the girl's intentions. Let's see. Were you ever in Puerto Princesa? No. But if I visit Cali Boy and Mela, then I'd be going to Puerto Princesa. But to be honest, I am more interested in Coron, whatever that island is there in Palawan, the northern part of UFC Angeles, Skid Row, Brian the Lion versus regular guy. Yeah. I was waiting for Brian the Lion to do a live, and then I was going to ambush him. But when he was doing a live, I'm like, I'm kind of comfortable in bed, You see in Angeles? Yes. So I won't be alone. If I'm in Bohol or something, I'm going to be alone, just walking around by myself, and then people are going to point at me and say, I feel sorry for him. He's alone on Christmas, and tomorrow, I'm going to be in the Philly Willy bar, and people are going to be pointing, and they're going to be, feel sorry for that guy who's there by himself. Yeah, but what can I do? It's the reality. I happen to be by myself. I wish Cal was here and Mela so we could enjoy some coffee in the morning, but that's just not a reality. But that's okay. There would be a bunch of guys there in the Phillies all by themselves. I mean, hey, we don't have a family. We don't want the responsibility. We just like to chill as a solo dude. That's what we're down with. I'll try and be there soon, though. I'm about to move abroad. What other income do you have? I have 2. Any suggestions? Well, my suggestion is you got 2. You're good to go, my good man. Let's see. Good intentions only go so far. Well, yeah, they go so far until you're dead. Sorry, I'm getting a notification, yeah. If your intention is good, then you want to be with that girl for the rest of your life. Hallelujah. That's what Jesus wants. They want the good in people. And then you got some people that they say, oh, I love you, and then they shabazz in the bed, the guy inserts and the guy bails, he's done. He's done and doner, done and done. And what's that expression? Done and dusted, right? And the girl's there. Oh, what happened? I loved him. He's told me he loved me. Now I'm in bed and now he takes off. That's what happens. I call it the Filipino skedaddle. Okay. The guy takes off, but it happens with it happens with the foreigners too. I mean, the girl doesn't know the man's true intention and the guy doesn't know the girl's true intention. So, when it comes to marriage, you really got to know each other. Oh yeah. Advice of the century, right? Merry Christmas. Hey, Mikey boy, single and free is the way to be. Hey, yeah. Hey, Nicholas. I think Nicholas is ace bachelor El Coolio. God said it's okay to have multiple partners as long as they pay the non-marital ones. God, Allah, that's in the Muslims. That's what they go for. Scotty, like you say, follow your heart. You will know when she's the right one. Yeah, you got to come across her, Like I met a girl today and, she's cute, but it just didn't feel like the one, like she's going to be my forever babe-a-rooney. Finally cut alive. Hey, Andrew. In Palawan, make sure you wear a bug repellent. Hey, folks, I think we're going to get the advice of the century here. Just returned again and got malaria. Okay. Yeah, malaria would stink, man. I mean, the thing is, what do you do if you get malaria? I know some peeps who got malaria in Mindanao, 2 peeps, boy and a girl. And they go to the hospital. I mean, look, if Scotty boy gets malaria, I'm sticking to the bed. Maybe I order some grab food. But I mean, I know it's going to stink, right? It's going to suck. And the problem with me is I have no one to take care of me. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Call my male friend to come take care of me? Gay, screw that, Either I know a girl and she'll take care of me or I'll take care of myself. Joe Garcia. Oh, you mean in Dipolog? Woman fake to be intro fully. Yeah, that's the thing. What is your intention? I don't want to talk about Joe. He's got his own thing going on there. But what's his channel name? Retired in Paradise, I think. Yeah. What do you think about Gio's breakup? I think everyone outside of their relationship knew, what would happen. But, well, I shouldn't say everyone, but some people who were, gossiping, chismis. Hey, we're in the Philippines, like not only the Filipinos can do chismis and gossip, but some people were talking like, how long is this going to last kind of thing, Philly Bar and Grill. I'm 2 days. 2 days later, you're going to be there. Okay, good. Dude, you can always find a woman to take care of you short or long time. You know that. Hey, you got a point there. You got a point there. I never thought of it that way. Yeah. Aaron. Are you the Aaron that I met before? Yeah. Yeah, you got a point there. I never thought of it that way. You don't have to do short time. I mean, if you got malaria, you're not going to be in the mood, but you can just come over and you can ask her to bring over some, I don't know, pork adobo or whatever. Maybe if you got a malaria, you're not going to be in the mood to eat. I'm not sure. I never had malaria. I never had malaria. I never had cove, if you know what I'm saying. Never had the flu. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with me. I never get any injections and I never get sick. Scotty, we will take care of you. Hey, we will hire a caretaker. Hey, oh, Mela. Well, that's very nice of you. I'm honored. I would be honored. Yeah, that would be very nice. Yeah, maybe I'll just, if I ever get malaria or something, I'll just message to the great Cali boy and he'll arrange everything for me. Or maybe he won't feel like it. I don't know. Gio, back on the hunt. The hunt keeps you young and nimble. Yeah. Yeah. I remember he did a live stream or a video and he said that I'll be traveling more. And I thought, what's going on here? And then a couple of weeks later, they say, oh, we're getting a divorce. Let's see. Video is Foggy Fogs. Maybe I got to clean it. How do I clean it? Let me get a. Sorry. Maybe that's better. I'm not sure. It's fantastic how cheap you can live there. Yeah, that's the thing. Imagine. Let's see. For here, I pay $7,000 a week. How much is that in Americano dollars? 100 something. Okay, David. Let's see. Question. I'm going to Northern Luzon. Gonna rent a car for 4 days. Drive around. It's easy to find parking as I drive and stop in small cities. Gas, bathrooms. What are the ladies like up there? Well, it depends where. Like, for example, if you're in the northern part of Luzon, that is the Marcos territory, and it's like they're just amazing, right? And then if you're in Isabela, that is the poorest province in the Philippines. There's a lot of poverty there. So you cannot say what's it like in Luzon. But I'll tell you one thing for sure, okay? Luzon has the most underrated beaches in the Philippines, okay? Like a lot of people talk about Boracay and, I don't know, Panglao, whatnot. But I found, let's see, there's 100 Islands. There is, what's it called? Pegudpud in the north. And there is another city. I'm horrible with names on the east. But freaking amazing beaches there, man. Just freaking amazing. Like big waves, blue water. I mean, sorry. I would say it's better than freaking Boracay. Luzon has the most underrated beaches. Scotty back in AC. Hey, the UGG. The UGG is in town. Actually, you live here. Yes, I am back in AC. So I'll see you walking around the SM Mall there someday. You mean, yes, 7,000 pesos a month. Sorry, I forgot how much. $120 maybe? 130. Marco, I got dengue fever, El Nido. From, yeah, so how was it? Was it survivable? How long did it last? San Juan La Union? What about it? I didn't check the beach there. I would like to make video about safety. Ooh, that'll get a lot of clicks. Where is no-go zone? Where it's fine. Just wherever they say Allah Akbar, the muzzy areas. I know Thailand very good, but nothing about Philippines. Oh, you know Thailand well, eh? That's very good. The Philippines, you just don't want to head. Just Google where the muzz are, okay? And then you don't go there. Very simple. You got to be careful when eating at those calendarias. It's the flies. There's flies. Oh, Baylor. Thank you. Maximus. Yes. Baylor, Pegudpud, and 100 Islands. They got better beaches than they do like in Panglao and Boracay. I thought you left the Philly Willy. Hey man, I'll be explaining that. Yes, I was planning to leave the Philly Willy, man, but I'll be explaining that on the next video coming out tomorrow, about 24 hours from now. Scotty boy, it's a pity that they destroyed Envy. Do you know if the Koreans bought the place and are planning to build it? Yeah. It's all rumors about what they're actually going to build, but what I've heard is they're building a coffee shop, bar, restaurant kind of thing. So yeah, basically they're building Envies all over again. So that's good. Hey, Scotty, what is shaken bacon? What's shaken? Well, look, I was chilling all day. Okay. I was chilling at the same place where Maximus Aurelius tapped on my shoulder, the Philly Willy bar. Actually, I think I was in the same chair. And I was just there chilling, that's what I like to do. But of course, there's always someone next to you babbling your ear off. Everyone likes to tell you their life story as if you're interested, how do I say? I don't care. It's hard to say that when the guy's standing next to you. I don't care. I don't care about what your children's friends are doing with their lives. Scotty, hey, man. Chili Willy, very good. Landing Bangkok for days and probably headed to Pattaya. Okay, very good. Well, Bangkok's good too, man. Will you be giving the sermon on the Mount tonight? Yeah, I wish that would be a good idea. That's my kind of thing, I'd like to be a priest, sermon kind of guy, stand up there, tell everyone how things are supposed to be. You choose Q&A when I'm at work and have so many questions. Is there a way to contact you? Yeah. Just ask me a question. Ask away. Ask me 100 questions. Scotty, hey, Scotty, do you plan on telling more stories? 100, 1000%, my good man. Scotty boy, I thought you were just being paranoid when you were in Mindanao. Then the Elliot. Yeah. Well, yeah. The thing is, when I was in that Muslim city. Starts with M, I think. Some people know where I'm talking about. And I was going to head over to that city, the Muslim city there, Zamboanga, right? I was going to head over there. But I was so unimpressed with the Muslims in Malave, I think it's called, the city I was in. And I said, well, screw this. I want nothing to do with these peeps, right? I mean, just the most unfriendly. I mean, Iligan city is the most unfriendly city in the Philippines. I'm not interested in Iligan. But of course, what's an Iligan? You know what I'm trying to... Scotty boy, did Jaspy Raspy run you out of BGC? I was wondering, because late after I left, like the day after I left, I realized he was now living in BGC. So I thought, oh, damn, I should have stayed there and maybe I'd run into him. I have house in... My buddy ran into him in, what was it, Boracay. My buddy, he's a subscriber to Jasper. Ran into him in Boracay, and what did Jasper say? My friend said, are you Jasper? And Jasper walked right past him and said, what did he say? He said, who wants to know? This kind of thing. Marari. I never went to Marari. Yeah, I just went to Iligan. It's close enough to Marari for me to know that I want nothing to do with these peeps. I have a house in Bongabong, Mindoro. Very good. Never heard of that place before. Thanks, Asian Jack. Not much of a drinker, though. Did he offer you a drink? Not much of a drinker, but you drink like mango shakes and stuff like that. I wish I was you. I'm just, I don't know. It just goes down. So, you have a San Miguel item. Just goes down like water, and it's hard to stop sometimes. What's the direction of future videos? Stories? Yeah, stories. To be honest, I kind of miss travel vlogs, but at the same time, I don't want to do them anymore because, it's the hotel lifestyle. It's not that the travel vlogs suck. It's the life you have to live if you're going to do travel vlogs. That sucks. Let's see. One time I was on heightened alert and wish I had my sidearm. Yeah, he drove right through where the Muslims are. Kali boy. Sidearm, for those who are not Americanos, means a 6-shooter, if you know what I'm saying. Lots of Mindanao, overall Christian-dominated area. Yeah, it is largely Christian. That's what people don't understand. I won't elaborate on that. Where in Canada are you from, Scotty boy? It starts with a V. Okay, it starts with a V. It's in the southwest. Where, let's see, Scotty, are you missing the Korean rice wine? No, but I was drinking San Mig Light earlier, and I don't like mixing. Like, I don't like having the San Mig Light and then the Makali, Like, I just like to have one or the other. Mindanao, doing this in Jan. Oh, okay. I guess you're going to rent a bike, Michael. Okay, very good. Philly's Bar, live stream. Can you do soon? I can do. Yeah. The problem is I have to be sitting in the far end, right? Because if I'm doing a live stream, but I'm not on that far end, then other people are going to be in the live stream. And I don't want them to be in the live stream if they're not down. I think it's very doable. I think it is doable. Yeah. Yeah. The problem is though, there's hooks there, right? Okay. If you know what I'm saying. Okay. And then, I'm drinking and, I'm doing a live stream and, I'm going to get myself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Telling the truth about certain areas is certainly a 2-tiered society. Saudi fund this. Yeah. I mean, thing is, if I was born and raised in that environment, I would be one of them, and I'd be saying, this is the best. Everyone's got to be an M. Do you plan to visit the guy in Porak? Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't have my bike anymore. So it's sort of a Porak. If you don't have a bike, it's kind of a pain in the ass to get there. It's going to cost a fortune in one of these, the trike mafia. I'm not really into doing like interviews kind of thing anyway. Let's see. What's your favorite Filipino food? Yeah, like same as everyone else. Good old chicken adobo. Good old pork adobo. It's it's a meal that I don't know. It's the way they make the meat. What is it? With using soy sauce or something? But somehow it tastes good. What's up with the Russian vlogger? Did his brother die or something? His brother died. He's the one that was, yeah. His last video, most recent video, It's My Life, Philly. He's talking about the brothers, the death of the brother. So I didn't watch it yet. I click that save later button. So see what happens. See, I'm not an accents guy. I don't like the Russian accents, this kind of thing. I just like normal, English, Australian's fine. But, I don't like this hard to understand accents. So I don't want, like, if it's 20 minutes of Russian accent, it's kind of like, we enjoyed the Phil's bar. Yeah, well, they're fine. I enjoy them too. But, at that time, I was a lot more daring when it comes to flogging in the Philippines. Flying to Zamboanga City by plane. We might get back there, though. We might get back to that point. Just wait for me one time, like walking through the slums and see what happens. Let's see here. Good day from West Australia. Good day, mate. 2, we have same here. Time. Advanced Merry Christmas. Thanks, man. Yeah. Andrew City is a dirty sleeve city. Go somewhere nice. Joseph, yeah, I hear you, man. I'm imagining like some nipa hut half a block away from the beach in some island somewhere. I don't know. That sounds pretty cool. And then just be a beach bum, hang out at the beach all day, I mean, if it's a nice beach, some beaches suck. They suck. Like people talk about Darwin or whatever it's called, like south of Dumaguete. They got nice beaches there. Yeah, but I was there. It seems all rocks. It didn't seem anything nice. Scotty, greetings from white Bangkok. Okay, very good. Amen. Good to see you. Trikes and Lapu-Lapu were great, though. Yeah, they rip off foreigners, but they're great. I'm not down with ripping off the foreign dudes. Which one of the 100 islands should I visit? Don't know what. Just go there, and then there will be a bunch of tours. So you've got to pay for the tour, a couple thousand pesos, and they'll take you to a few islands, I don't know if each island has a name. I'm not sure. But with all the Philippines, is the power internet would leave Makati, but it's hard to find a good spot. Hey, man. See you. Davao, there are some good cities. Cebu, CDO, Davao. Is there another one? Yeah. So electricity is high on your priority list, right? People say Philippines is expensive. My rent, groceries, eating out, 1,200. Yep. I mean, that's the thing. It can be expensive. It depends. I mean, you got to manage your own life. I mean, if someone's spending 6,000, they can't fathom the idea of living on 2,000. But then you got this guy here who's living on 1,200. It's like, 2,000 would be a luxury. Why hasn't the Philippines government done anything to address the contact garbage? They don't care. I mean, look, I hate to tell you the truth here with the Philippines, but it's beating a dead horse. I mean, everyone's already talked about it. Love the trikes. Just adopt the crash positione. Yes. Well, what city had the best trikes for you? Every man that has a stroke is gone. Rest in peace. Yes, that's too bad. I met him how many times? Once, twice. I think I met him twice. Yeah. Good guy. So it's, I thought he'd live to 80 or so, but yeah, apparently his heart wasn't good for a long time. So, but what I'm wondering is, like, where was he exactly when he had his stroke? Was it while he was sleeping at night, or was he at the grocery store? Like, that's what I wonder. I just hope Jen, the best luck, I guess. Yeah. She's sort of got to take responsibility now. Whereas before, Mark was taking responsibility for the family, and he was doing a job. Philippine Antics cover Mark's stroke. Yes, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the old live stream because it's time to hit the old Hey Amando. So I'll talk to you. I'll see you tomorrow when I do the. I'll upload a vid. Bukas, or tomorrow, as they say in the Philippines. Adios.